I really thought leash training my cats would be easy. Like, once they realized that the harness wasn't dangerous, we'd be walking in a few days. Yeah, no. The first time I clipped the harness, they froze, like statues, and I immediately thought that I messed up. So, if you're at the very beginning, like you can even get the harness on yet, or your cat freezes the moment it's clipped, this video is what I wish I had when I started. Before the freezing even happened, there was a step I didn't respect enough, introducing the harness at all. My cats are super food motivated, so I assumed this part would be quick. I thought, okay, harness plus treats, they'll get it, and honestly, treats did help. But here's what I didn't understand yet. Being okay with the harness near them is not the same as being okay with it on them. And being okay with it on them is not the same as being okay with it clipped. So a real beginning looked more like this. Harness exists, harness touches them, harness goes on for a short time, and then it comes off over and over. And I'll be honest, because they were taking treats, I thought we were farther along than we really were. Then came the moment I thought would be easy, clipping it. In my head, I was like, once it's clipped, they'll walk, maybe awkward at first, but they walk. Nope. The second I clipped the harness, they froze. And not like pause and think, like full statue mode. Maisy froze harder. Luna got out of it faster, and right away that messed with my head because I started comparing them. I felt stressed because I genuinely thought it would be easier than this. I felt impatient with Maisy sometimes, and then I felt guilty that I felt impatient. I also felt embarrassed because I was posting this online and I had this fear in my head like, what if they never move past this? What am I gonna tell people? Training two cats made this way harder than I expected because they were not in the same stage. Luna would be ready to move around and Maisy was still trying to get comfortable with the feeling of the harness. So I would focus on Maisy with treats and Luna would finish hers and come steal Maisy's. There were nights I was literally mad at Luna for eating Maisy's treats, which sounds ridiculous, but in the moment it felt like I couldn't help the one who needed help. And honestly, it worked best when my partner and I each took one cat. I took one, he took the other one. So if you're doing this along with two cats, I just want to say clearly, it's harder. That doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It just means that you might need to separate sessions or do them at different times. So here are 3 mistakes that I made. Mistake number 1 is expecting the same stage. That created pressure, especially on Maisy, like she was behind, and I never wanted this to feel forced. My mistake number 2 was skipping days. The second mistake, I wasn't consistent at first. I'd skip a couple days and then come back to it and it felt like we were starting over. Leash training is one of those things where consistency doesn't feel exciting, but it's the whole game. The mistake number 3 was doing too many treats or doing treats too early. And the treats, this one surprised me. I used a lot of treats at the beginning, which helped build a positive feeling, but it also meant they were focused on the food more than the harness. So I had to adjust the order. Harness first, then treats, not treats first while I rushed the harness part. What finally helped wasn't a secret trick. It was doing the boring stuff consistently. Short sessions every day and slowly increasing how long they wore the harness so their bodies got used to that feeling. And this is important. The biggest progress didn't happen outside, it happened inside. They went from freezing to taking a few steps to walking around the house like, okay, I guess I can do this. And I want to say this clearly because it would have calmed me down earlier. Indoor walking counts. That's not nothing. That's the foundation. For us, it took somewhere between 2 and 4 weeks before I stopped thinking this is failing and started thinking, okay, we're building something. I wish someone had told me this earlier. Your cats won't be in the same stage at the same time, and that's normal. Freezing doesn't mean that you're failing. It usually just means they're processing a new feeling. And also, cats don't need to be leash trained. This is optional. It takes patience, so if you're not in a season of life where you can be consistent, it's okay to pause. But if you do want to do it, you can do it without forcing, without guilt, and without feeling behind. If you want to see our progress from day one, I'll link the playlist with our short videos on the description so you can watch them. And if you're still in the free stage right now, you're not late. You're exactly where you're supposed to be.